Today I'm going to teach you how to eat a pistachio. I didn't know it would be necessary, but given that choking from pistachios is the number 47 cause of death in the United States, clearly some people don't really understand the concept, so here I am. I've got pistachios. It's pretty easy. Take the pistachio, warm it up a little bit to loosen the joints, and then just pull it apart. There you go. Now this is the part I think most people confuse. There's all these little papers or fibers, I don't really know what they are, I'm not a scientist, on the actual pistachio nut. That's what people choke on. It kind of gets down the windpipe, and they start coughing, and then they swallow the nut down the wrong pipe, and then they die. So just make sure you get those off. We don't ever want to eat those because they will kill us. And voila, we now have an edible nut. I'm just going to show you one more time in case you didn't really understand how to eat the pistachio. Maybe seeing it face to face will help it register a bit better. So now that we've chosen our nut, simply warm it up a little bit, pry apart the shell, and now we have a papery, fibrous pistachio. Rub those papers off similarly to how you warmed up the shell, and voila, we now have an edible pistachio. There's really not that much to it. When I was a kid, I used to eat pistachios all the time everywhere I went. I had a little bag with me, and I had a little bag for the empty shells. And so one day, I saw this flock of pigeons near where I lived, and I decided to chew up some pistachios into smaller pieces, spit them onto my hand. It was gross, I was a kid. But I spat them into my hand, and I fed them to the pigeons. They loved them. And so now everywhere I started going, I had this flock of birds going with me everywhere. And one day, maybe I was 7, 8 years old, I actually got some fried chicken a few blocks down. I came back and I didn't have any pistachios on me, but the birds were waiting for me. And so I gave them some of the breadcrumbs off the fried chicken. They loved it. Then I tore off some of the chicken meat and gave it to the birds. They loved it. And now these are pigeons, the common rock dove, city sky rats. They don't eat meat, but they love the fried chicken. I tried to feed them the breadcrumbs again. They didn't want them. And I fed them more of the chicken meat, and they loved it. And so everywhere I started going, they'd follow me, but they wouldn't eat the pistachios, they wouldn't eat anything. So every once in a while I'd go and get some fried chicken, take the breading off, put out the chicken, they'd eat it. Until one day I came home and I went out to my foster family's backyard, and our cat was killed and was just being ravaged by pigeons. So make sure that when you warm up your pistachios, split the shells, take the papers off. You, a human, are eating the pistachios, otherwise you will start a race of carnivorous pigeons.